Blood Ravens. Back to steal our relics again. The only thing I've come to steal today is your heart. Oh, you no longer have Warhammer to buy. I feel so empty. Hey boys. Guess what? Bro, what the fuck? Lionel Johnson returns, M41.69. Behold brother. I too have acquired a big titty elder girlfriend. Enjoying reading Warhammer lore for the first time. Noticing the scroll bar hasn't moved in 10 paragraphs. So Mr. Blood Angel, how did you hold back an entire contingent of the alien tour? Earlier. The Codex starts. With the amount of wax used for purity seals, there must be hundreds of worlds in the Imperium dedicated entirely to bees. Shut up. They'll never see us coming. Hugs. No one will ever believe you. Your enemy can't guess your strategy if you don't have any. Sunty ZU. Want to learn 40k lore? Watch Major Kill if you have ADHD. Watch Lutin 09 if you have a decent attention span. Stay away from this one. Brother, this is a routine test to check if you are affected by the Black Rage. What do you see in this image? I certainly don't see Horus. Flawless. Certain aspects of 40k have very obvious parallels with real life history. I think discussing them can provide perspective and makes the universe more interesting. Stop forcing politics in my apolitical hobby. Your minis literally have iron crosses and Stahlhelms on them. Hello brothers, have any chapter relics I can protect? Virgin Netrunner. Install too many cybernetics and you'll go insane. Chad Tech Priest. Plug another dreadnought rated artillery cannon directly into my brainstem. By the Emperor. That's not what that's supposed to look like. Will you be my Mohawk, please? Badass. TAU commander engaging Adeptus Mechanicus forces for the first time and wondering why that strange pointy mountain in the distance is getting closer. Why do we have to fight for mere mortals? We are wasting our true potential. Fuck this, let's give ourselves to the ruinous powers. The planet is literally falling apart. You will stand your ground in the name of the Emperor. Yes. My parents at age 27. Let's have a baby. Yes. Me at age 27. Today I'm going to argue about obscure Warhammer lore with strangers on the internet. The High Lords of Terror, carrying out the ancient, ritualized procedures to unleash an Imperial assassin on a high priority target. Enhance. 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 This guy. Seditious acts. Suspended High Lord Cheese Trolley tithe for 6 months to pay for sector defense. Too competent for his own good. I don't like him. See this guy. Fuck him. Warhammer has some really fantastical races, like the Aztecs, but they're lizards. Warhammer Lizardmen. The Egyptians, but they're skeletons. Warhammer Tomb Kings. The French, but they're humans. Warhammer Britannia. This is almost like how it feels to fail a rerollable 2 class. Friendship is magic. And magic is heresy. Senior Watercast Ambassador lecturing junior TAU diplomats on the Imperium's internal political structure. Terra Homeworld. Rank size. Capital location. Emperor big deal like them, but even more so. Space Marines bad news. Irama colony. Primarch equals Space Marine. Military strength big deal. Sol's auxiliary fleet encounters entity star map greater good knows. The total Warhammer play formula does not fit 40k. Stop asking for it. Sorry Malice, but I don't think you qualify as an emotion. This is bullshit, you let rat in here. Squeaking out is an important step in a person's life. How about you read a fucking book? Salamanders. We must save the children first. Because it is our duty as defenders of the Imperium. Iron Hands. We must save the children first. Child stacking formula equals 40% more efficient. Profit. Since children weight less than adults, we can stuff more in a Thunderhawk. Therefore, by evacuating them first, we will evacuate a greater number of non-combatants before our position is overrun. World Eaters. Children. Shrug. There were no children. Primarch Roggledorn, at the beginning of the Horus Heresy, planning the fortification of Terra's defenses. Give me all the recruiting menials you have. Wait. I'm worried what you just heard is, give me a lot of recruiting menials. What I said was, give me all the recruiting menials you have. Do you understand? Oh. Don't tell me. We are about to get overrun by demons. Yep. If they don't kill us, the Inquisition will. Taint of chaos and all that. Most likely. Bring it on. Ultramarines, Mr. Bond. How utterly predictable. I cast da jump and put my 30 orc boys directly behind your lines. Now, will you save your reserves? Or put your tanks at the mercy of my stomper? WAAGH, Mr. Bond. Adrian Street, a Welsh professional wrestler, pictured with his father, a coal miner, 1974. Elder scientists discovering that the Emperor managed to create a brand new section of the old one's webway. This monkey was able to build this in a cave. With a box of scraps. Adeptus Suspectus. Barges into the Conqueror's command bridge, reprimands Primarch Angren for mistakenly referring to the Conqueror as his ship, refuses to elaborate further, leaves. Commencing Ursus Claw's launch. Our asses touched the same seat, we are brothers. Gadriel and Sharon, for Ultramar. Elder can consider humans under-evolved monkeys unworthy of their attention, but still be concerned about space marines for roughly the same reason you'd be concerned if a gorilla in full plate burst into your apartment waving a shotgun around. Games Workshop. Elder players who haven't seen an update since Bill Clinton was president. Games Workshop. Okay, so Warhammer is set in the year 40k, 10k years after the Horus Heresy. Okay, so the Horus Heresy happened when half of the Primarchs betrayed humanity. Okay, see, the Primarchs were basically superhuman demigods created in a lab by the Emperor Kalis, and so the Emperor was 40k. This game is still tactical. No, my Super Elgin 9000 rolled a 1 again. 2W. My 200 PTS legendary bow archers are hitting you on a 7+. My LVL4 mage miscasted and blew out parts of the local game store. I'm the Primarch of the 1st Legion, what are you? UHH. I'm an orc. Cool, we can be friends until Angren is dead. After that it gets difficult. An Imperial expedition into an inactive tomb world discovers a semi-domed Necron Lord. Is it the time of the Great Awakening yet? No. Then fuck off. In the 3rd edition of Horus Heresy, Alfarius has the highest intellect stat of all Primarchs. This is a subtle reference to the fact that he walked up to a physically stronger brother, started a fight, and fucking died. Stands up and stretches, looks at the custodian. No one will believe you, sits back down. Look at the size of that thing. I will now attempt to stick my chainsword in this orc's bum. GHUKK. Make a wish. Scrutch. I'm pretty sure I did not wish for that to happen. Swearing in 40,000 by the Emperor's holy throne upon blessed terror. Swearing in Age of Sigmar. What the Sigmar? Me explaining the lore of all my minis and what each of the characters is from. My girlfriend asking which one is the horse from the Horus Heresy. James Workshop a dumb. Me smart. Patreon please. This. Cringe. Mine. Based. Ain't no rules says a dog can't be a commissar. DA rules. AWWW. He's so cool. Blam. Bark bark bark. Blam blam blam. For the Emperor. Heresy detected. Initiate exterminatus. Traitor Primarchs pulling up during the Siege of Terror. Perturabo. Horus. Mortarion. Angron. Fulgrim. Power Nap. Uncle LHORKE. ZZZ. Uncle LHORKE wake up. Lotterer. Uncle LHORKE. The Ultramarines are boarding US. Could you please GO and kill them all for me? Huh, okay, just give me 5 more minutes. The what? Get to work. The gods require pawns for their great game. Is this all we are to you? The once proud Mechanicum, reduced to some kind of games workshop? GW in 90s. Nice kit bash made out of toy car, garbage and rival model company bits. Want to show it off in White Dwarf. GW now. 3D printed head for your special character. Get out of my event right now. Average 40k combat. My sword has been crafted according to millennia old sacred dogma from our faction. It's super sharp. Well, my sword is older than your entire civilization and uses lost divine technology, so it's hyper sharp. Tyrannid vs TAU warfare. We just evolved a new organic weapon that shoots toxic BO acid filled with specialized virus strains to counter your forces in this location specifically. But 5 minutes ago our engineers dropped fresh ammo crates with improved plasma coated self replicating near nanites that counter the counter you just used. Rule 76. Every once in a while, declare peace. It confuses the hell out of your enemies. Me watching another 40-minute lore video every time I see a new joke I don't understand on r/grimdank. The Emperor oppressively outlaws all religions and faiths to replace them with a secular imperial truth. The Martian Mechanicum worships the Emperor as an avatar of the Omnitia. The Emperor. I'll allow it. When the only tool you have is a hammer, every problem begins to look like a nail. He didn't want to be worshipped. He destroyed religion and replaced it with a cult of personality around himself. He built his palace over the highest mountains of terror like some Greek god from myth. He literally called his galactic war a crusade. Think sanguineous, think. You are free to fuck the demonette. Am I? Are you? Fantasy fans getting another polished AAA game. Play of the game. Total War Warhammer. 40k fans getting another cash grab mobile game. Pain. Warhammer Lost Crusade. Please stop using that. Thank you. Brother. Get the flamer. The heavy flamer. Will Luigi. Yells wah. Wears purple, is sneaky. Plays sports with his hated enemies for some reason. Orc. Yells wag. Is sneaky when wearing purple. Plays American football with his hated enemies for some reason. Golden Throne. Warrior of the Month Blood Ravens. Save the Golden Throne from thief. You are too weak to carry it. It is no toy, little one. I will show you how it works. Wire. Giant blueberry. See how the Emperor protects. Unrain. pass me another battle sister. EBM. Did you know that 1 of 3 people are traitors? I'm not a traitor. Me neither. On Sicarius. Logger. That voice. It can't be. Logger. My son. I have returned. There's no time. Listen closely, Logger. What I'm about to tell you is vital. You suck. You did a bad job. Your legion is a joke. What's wrong with society in one picture? McDouble $1.39. Heavy intercessors $105. Oh look, new Saturine Terminators and a Dreadnought. I will build and paint all my current minis before I buy this box set. Click. Bed of lies. Point of view, you're a salamander charging through incomprehensible horrors just to rescue a little girl's stuffed animal. Sebastian Yerrick. Ibram Gaunt. Caiaphas Kane. Jurgen. 40k fans, when you call it a bathroom instead of a restaurant or a poop in Pisha. Cyborg sex slave. Servitor. Ellen Tatch, I must confess. I love you. Elite, what are you talking about? We have a child. I think I might have depression. Only true champions can admit their own weakness. There's no shame for feeling this way. Change is the constant of life. This too shall pass. Even the smallest germ can take down an entire kingdom. You are important. There are many pleasures waiting for you to experience. Don't give up. Just man up. Rob out Gilliman, we must restrict the size of legions to just 1,000 marines, so that no single man can command too much military power. Also rob out Gilliman. Behold. Info board. Major system. Minor system. Fun Ultramar facts. GDP, lots of money. Ultramar auxiliary numbers, too many. Infrastructure level, Roman. Map of the 500 worlds of Ultramar. My stuff. What? You really thought that, because you are a bio-enhanced superhuman walking tank touched by the ruinous powers, I wouldn't charge straight at you with my shovel? Think, heretic, think. We all begin somewhere, and are always learning. Look back at your first ever mini and you'll see all the progress you have made on this journey we call the hobby. So you can age. Too bad you won't age as gracefully as I. Do I know you? There are 2 types of Magnus fan art. Oh, what have we become? Our dear Legion, so evil. What do you mean evil? We literally used to skin children. Yes. But we did it for the right reasons. Is this hell? Based. The council has deliberated. You may commit 1 war crime today. My opponent with a tournament meter Necron list. Me, with 330 guardsmen and dreams of grandeur. Necron awakening as viewed by others. Dust clouds obscuring the sky. Total technological superiority. Sounds of distant disintegrations. Disturbing sounds of metallic movement. Advancing incomplete horrible silence. Whimper. Sobbing. Countless screams of innocence cut short. Necron awakening as viewed by themselves. System error. Error. Awakening. Installing required engram updates. What a complete clusterfuck this is. Doom. Doom. AM your Doom flesh bags. Oh great one, the Scarabs report extensive reconstructions of TH lower tomb levels are required. Plus oh great one. The fleet's fuel reserves are low. We can only deploy scouting forces. And also that your personal orb collection has been looted by red-robed primitives. I have no mouth. Don't panic. Keep it together. I have no lungs. Can't move my mouth. It's fine. Everything's fine. Just breathe. But I can't. Fucking Traz install my. Can't have. Would you find fellows like some meat? How most artists depict Vulcan and Jagate. How Vulcan and Jagate actually looked like. Tiberius of the Carcharodon's attempts to commune with his Primarch while traveling the outer dark. But anyone. Space Marines. A human brain uses 12 watts to think, while an AI system doing the same job would need 2.7 billion watts. Craft World Elder. Adeptus Mechanicus. Games Workshop's go-to punching bags. I have been waiting a long time for you. Alfarius. He thought the Dawnbringer Crusades was for one day only. He mad. The Adeptus Custodes preparing to investigate a potential security breach in the winding, narrow palace ducts. Lunch Mistress Doria, have we got any grease? Yes. Yes we do. Then grease me up, woman. Okie dokie. Jeeked vs Locked In. Maybe he wasn't born from me, but I'll be the one to make him a good man. The symbol of hope. There are no good guys or bad guys. Just some hungry silly boy looking for a home. A bunch of raging assholes that won't share their food and step on the silly boys for fun. Food ratio. Nah, lil bro is asking his crush out. 2,122,013,517 call me. AYOOOOWTF. Kurt. Superhuman soldier who went through horrible processes while just being a kid to become what they are according to Warhammer 40.000. Trench Crusade. Haha yes, now let's kill and destroy the enemies of the Imperium with our guns in a very epic way for the Emperor. What the fuck am I even supposed to be? Am I a human wearing an armor? Or just an armor with chunks of meat inside? Sorry Bill Cipher, but I don't think you qualify as an emotion. This is bullshit you let butcher Owen. Bro I'm autism. What you got there, Captain General? A smoothie. Accusations of child abuse and bad parenting. Me wondering why my lab rats talk. Games Workshop. Having to wait 3.5 years to get a full range. Fuck it, more Calgar models. Girls. Guess my zodiac sign. You're so sensitive. I'd say Sagittarius. Boys. Guess my Warhammer army. Orcs, because you're fucking stupid. People telling me how evil the Imperium is, it's satire of fascism. Me knowing and not giving a fuck because it's all made up. Hey friend, listen. I know the galaxy is scary right now, but it is going to get way worse. Just because I play Chaos doesn't mean I like femboys. Well, I do like femboys, but not because I play Chaos. Somewhere in the warp during the events of the Boltgun game. You're absolutely sure he's not one of yours? Reasonably. Maybe we don't always have to kill the demons so violently. Who the fuck said that? Harry Potter fans. I wanna be a wizard. Star Wars fans. I wanna be a GD. 40k fans. I'm good, thanks. Termination Kadaku. Mission objectives: gain access to the fortress's defensive systems. Eliminate the Hierophant. Approaching the drop zone. Subscription Mortimer. Mission objectives: Geo. To Linktree/Lord Mortimer, find your preferred social media and subscribe. Just focus on the mission board. Do not look them in the eyes. You have children? I didn't know you were married. Married? No. We don't really reproduce like your kind. 1. Summoned by propagation department. 2. Reproduction. 3. Part ways. I'm sorry. Sorry. Mara. You are pitying us. I mean, don't you feel lonely? Why would I? We do bond. Just not in your exclusive, and for the lack of better word, messy way. No, we share bonds with many. And unlike you, we don't need to tangle bodies to know we are bonded. You pity me. But don't I pity you for chaining affection to a single person? For clinging to bloodline instead of formed bonds. But your children will be raised well as I was. They'll be raised communally, learning more than I could ever teach alone. Sleeping with stranger is simply another duty. While I admittedly find the act distasteful, it was my joy to serve the greater good in any form. If I were you, Mara, you are not US. I'd do it for the Emperor, for the Imperium. The Imperium. Vertical bar. I know. I'm just a ghouler. Listen. I did not say that to shame you. Yes, you are not US. And that is sometimes an advantage. Kroot. Vespid. Glag. Gula, TAU. Each has its own strength. And its own place in the Empire. When the Plagalord class Titan steps around the hab block and all you have are some spicy flashlights. For the Emperor. Yes Rico, for the Emperor. You can't defeat me. Your puny laser is useless against my might. No, but they can. Greetings brother. I have returned. I know it has been so long yet nonetheless. I have come to aid you against the Xenos Skoo. Gilliman, what's that thing you got there? It's called a smoothie. Bald. 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 My eyes. Sister Isa, right boys care to join me in prayer to the Holy Emperor? Commissar Winston, that's plenty. We're here for a quiet pint, not a bloody sermon. You are positive in your ability to disrupt the Mon-K technology. Why certainly. I am compatible with all galactic USB standards and digital program language. Age. Noob. Pro. Got. Good aligned playthroughs in role-playing games. I finished killing the bad guys for you. No, keep your money, I'm just glad to be helpful to people in need. Good aligned playthroughs in Rogue Trader. My lord, your thousands of slaves below deck have started to complain about the beatings they receive from your guards. Put drugs in their food. Captain Sicarius, has the Imperium considered assimilating the Tor into the fucking soil? Have you, my lord? The orcs don't represent any real world race or ethnicity, they are just a fantasy creature, okay? The orcs are the British Games Workshop. I've cheated to lose. Played in a tournament, already ranked very low with no chance of placing top 3. Last game was against a kid who played his first tournament. He had also lost every game. Cheated my ass off, so he would have at least one fun experience at the tournament. He totally tabled me and left with a smile. Worth it. Carefully, he's a hero. Type 1. Type 2. Type 3. Fake superfascism is not funny. I love superfascism. I think fake superfascism is funny. Warhammer 40,000. Aisha, I hope that a strong burly man with a wolfish grin and a horrible accent whose name starts with an L and ends with an S would come and save me from this prison. Mortarian. How are you better than me? We both failed our goals. You failed because you didn't care for your sons. I failed because I cared for him too much. Notification. Chaos Marine would like to play with you. How would you like to respond? Before chaos. After chaos. Death Guard. Emperor's children. You woo. Night Lord. We just lost Captain Named character. Captain Enu. Character and his pals must save us. We set up 2 named character deaths just this week. Huzzah. Hey guys. Neef. How the fuck do you know my name? A balanced 1009 of infantry, casters and special units chosen to hold objectives. A narrative list, based on the lore. Choosing the models that look cool list. 8 Stegedons. Tabletop mana. Grimlock always ask for permission before handling others' miniatures. Okay. Grimlock studies his faction rules thoroughly to ensure every game goes smoothly. Grimlock compliments others' works and only gives advice when asked. Me Grimlock always thin paint. Grimlock doesn't care about winning or losing because he knows the goal is for everyone to have fun. I would not need to fix your hair after every fight if you would just accept the nails. Hehe. Thank you for your help Khan, but I can collect skulls just fine like this. You're in melee with a werewolf. Panic. You hear the 99 names of valor blasting through the air. Calm. You hear the 99 names of valor blasting through the air. Panic. No text detected in this meme. Wait, I can't do actions at 0 now? What is my purpose? To screen/move block. Papanurgle forgive us. The Tyranids, thinking they're about to devour all of Baal. Dad coming back to life, because daddy says so. I do it for the Emperor, for the Imperium. The Imperium. The Emperor avoiding both world wars by faking being unfit. War is just a human invention. Reddit moderator. Meanwhile ants. Ultramar. Something is not right. I love the boys in blue who became the face of the WH40k franchise. Me too. I don't see why you can't just accept what Bobby and I have. Stop calling him Bobby. His name is Robert. He's a Primarch. And you will show him the respect he deserves. I love kleptomaniacs in Warhammer. Me too. My stuff. Jesus would solo 40,000. Nah, the Emperor was Jesus. I'm quite fond of the Lizardman. Buck. Girls. Guess my zodiac sign. You're so sensitive. I'd say Sagittarius. Boys. Guess my Warhammer army. Orcs, because you're fucking stupid. Boy. I wish he'd stop calling me a boy. I've wandered this godless galaxy for 60 million years, seen the darkest pits of despair. Who wants a fight? A fight, however, could change my outlook on life entirely. Breaking news. Half of new Amazon show's budget already spent on miniatures. I had to make sure everyone on set had at least enough points for combat patrol. Henry Cavill. Has reaching for his penis. I've got your back, soldier. A glorious death. Don't make me tap the sign. Know what you see is what you get. When can we kill Spider-Man? Who the fuck are you people? I thought I hired Venoms. When can we feast on suffering? Who the fuck are you people? I thought I hired Venoms. Who? That's definitely heresy. This post-exterminatus. I'm not xenophobic. Aphobia is the irrational fear of something. I don't fear Xenos. Xenos fear me. By the Emperor. It's Brother Aina with a steel chair. To battle, brothers, For the Emperor. Not for the Emperor. Heretic. I was going to say 5 the Emperor. That's more than 4. Ursula Creed giving her inspirational speech to her men before the battle. Cadia. The soldier directly in front of her. Slaanesh finding out that she can't have Jagate Khan. Angry degenerate noises. I miss hearing SPEHS Mirrorine. This was a problem for future me, and I'm now future me. I have never kissed a boy, and at this point I'm afraid to. What if he tries to teach me about Warhammer 40,000? Rocks up to Cadia whilst it's falling apart, fixes the null array in minutes, starts hunting demon princes for fun, calls a 10,000-year-old Archmagus Belisarius cool almost clever, whips out a custodian plus 3 companies of 30k ultramarines plus Einquista Greyfax. Repairs the Cadian pylon fields, flirts with Call, refuses to elaborate, goes back to bickering with Orkan. Con. Nurgle. Slaanesh. Siege. Key cleaner. You will die when and where he so chooses, not over some personal vendetta. Secret technique. Strong off screen. Me looking at the filthy disgusting clan rat that ruined sabotaged my plans. Ho 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 heretics. Gingerbread Nort has returned. Poff, you've refused the commissary's order to charge. No my grimdark setting, can't have gay people in it. I noticed that 2 women in my regiment are in a relationship and have made sure that they are in the same unit so they can be close, just like with every other relationship among my soldiers. Most Chaos Space Marines when they take off their helmets. Meanwhile the Night Lords. Monkey, you are really lucky that out of all Eldari you met an outcast. I'm nearly done cleaning your legs. Most pleasant thing she have ever done in her life. There go, Monkey, you must be mindless obedient pet to me as Gaunts to hive mind. As you wish, mistress. How did you attach such big tail without belts? Already regrets saving her. Please, take me with you. I'll be useful. I can cook for you. I can clean your house, you have house right. I can guard it like a dog. You can even put me on a leash. I am way better than Meraz Hay. I am sane, I provide consistent long distance damage, and my quests are interesting. I can stop saying Monkey. That sounds rough, man. Did you try, maybe, talking to your dad about it? Me after my first ever match, melting down all the minas that died, because they died, and so I can't use them anymore. Now I know why this hobby is so expensive. 90% of a guy's daydreaming is spent mentally preparing for this exact scenario. You can't do it freehand. I can and I will. This isn't a time for showing off, strange. A custodes without his guardian spear. Is that wise, my lord? There is nothing on this world that could threaten me enough to have need of it. You're pretty sure of yourself. Oh. What if this entire world is under demon possession? And every guardsman under starts to sense upon you right now. Absolutely no threat at all. Helldiver fans. 40k fans. StarCraft fans. Bug Scum. Deep Rocks fans. Earth Defense Force. Starship Troopers fans. How the Memelords view themselves in the fight against the EU. How the rest of the world views the Memelords. The Emperor couldn't drink milk. What? The Emperor was born in 8000 before Christ. The mutation to digest milk is only 6000 years old. Jess, what the fuck are you talking about? A gang of boys crash land in the last video game you played. How much of a zoggin' good time do they have? I'ma keep it real with you Slaanesh. Bloodletters have more sex appeal than any of your fuck ugly demons. Space Marine 3 comes out. TA, you are the first faction. Chaos shows up. And it's con. Again. It happens due to this motherfucker. Thud. Thud. Nice spells, nerd bird. But I cast. Big fucking knife. Hey bro, better finish that armor. I hear the call to battle. Union break. I ain't doing nothing. I'm going to fucking kill those tech boys. I can see your doodle. Mephiston? Yes, Lord Dant. If I die here, you tell the Red Council our Rylan or everyone if they dreadnought me. Yes, Lord Dant. Deity humans returning home after colonizing the Andromeda galaxy. You on the command deck, you hear a door slam, and you turn around to see him. What you doing? Ask him what bills he be paying to be slamming doors on my fucking ship. Orc logic. Oil floats on water. 1. Wait for it to rain. 2. Cover yourself in oil. 3. Fly. No text detected in this meme. Grab her waist. Pull her clothes. Lift her up. Break her fucking spine. CRUNSH. Kelp. Anim mom. Anim stepmom. Pixamom. 40k mom. Keep humans safe from the influence of chaos. Faith helps keep humans safe from the influence of chaos. Horus in a brief lucid state right before the Emperor kills him, regretting his actions deeply and implying that he was basically a mind slave under the dark gods. Chaos stands. I'll ignore that. Most of our demons are Necron shaped. What? The Necronti race predate all other species, with the exception of the old ones who likely look nothing like them. So the original Necronti form, upright bipedal with head, 2 arms, 2 legs, must have been copied or co-opted by the old ones to create their highly psychic mortal servant species like the Orcs, Elder and others. The same species who stirred the warp for millions of years, leading to a feedback loop of warp demons taking on similar forms to them, as that's how their emotions expect them to look. Con, what the fuck are you talking about? Female Primarchs? You just want a bunch of 10-foot muscular women to keep you company. Correct, my lord. I love tomboys. Who would win? The Death Ravens. The Guard. Browsing Lexiconum because it's way more readable than fandom. They had an update that makes it as ugly as fandom. You're a grown ass man. Melee the hell brute. Hello. Is anyone there? I seek glory. The God Emperor warned me about Xenos like you. I was hoping he was right. Combat footage of a traitor word bearer celebrating the killing of Primarch Gilliman by blowing up his command deck and venting him unprotected into the cold, hard vacuum. Sorry I'm late guys, I was in stasis. I'm stasis. Oh my god of rain, no. Laughs Primarch, your girlfriend is awesome. War crimes. War crimes, Imperium. You stand accused of betraying and killing the Thunder Warriors, said Candoir. How do you plead? Lol, said Volder, LMAO. Where is Brother Hulk? The attack starts in 5 minutes. He's sick. Ah. Okay then. I guess we have to attack without him. He even has a certificate from the apothecary. Cough. The fuck? Space Marines without helmets. Hello Warpsmith from. Hello Tech Marine from. Dreadnought. 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 Oh Lemon Russ of the Lake, what is your wisdom? That the lion can shit talk my son's behavior all he wants, but it still won't change the fact that half my legion didn't turn traitor first chance it got. So Titus is back. Yup. That means he'll get promoted again. Probably. We are about to die, aren't we? Oh yeah. Me taking Tylenol after finding out I'm pregnant. The kid needs to be able to keep up with Warhammer or 2. Thank you for partnering with me, Games Workshop. Pleasures all are my dude. One question though. What's with all these buckets of blue paint? Alright, you lot, now listen to me. I'll let a superior know about everything I've been hearing, you ungrateful bastards. If I hear one more fragging comment on my ears, my eyes, my anything. From stolen equipment, to gossips about the officers. Oh, I heard them all, trust me. And don't get me started on how every night I hear one of you jerk off during lights out. You make me sick. Think her eyes are still adjusting. She talking to US. I have seen your past. Mon K. You have spent thousands of years killing each other. And for what? Practice. We want to kill Xenos. We want a good fight. We would like to survive. We just want to survive. Be honest. We started hostilities with humanity back in the Age of Strife, and our own hedonism brought US to near extinction. We will not blink sacrificing billions of humans if it could save one elder from our own mistakes. If our positions were reversed and the elder were in the dominant position, this conversation wouldn't be happening. You'd either be dead or a plaything, and I'd be laughing. Thank you. What fashion companies try to sell to men? What men really want to wear? You better stop praying, boy. No god, no. Warhammer 40,000. It's okay, Warhammer, everyone's racist against at least one alien race. Mass Effect. Heh, not me. Batarians. Mass Effect. Warhammer. Where? Me and childhood friend get into Warhammer together when we were 10. Friend gets Dark Angels and I get Imperial Guard. Played out of 2 versus 2 games and he would always deep strike his D-Wing to protect my artillery. Painted models to look like us. Friend died from cancer 5 years ago and left all of his Warhammer stuff to me. Always bring an allied detachment of Dark Angels D-Wing. Now. Always have them deep strike to protect my basilisks. Have won me many games, including one where the model representing my friend rolled 4 6s in melee and slaughtered a demon prince. His models always seem to roll well. It hurts. Anonymous. Sad wags. Even in debt. I still serve. Ultramarines when a salamander isn't around. Ultramarines when a salamander is around. Come with me, mortal. I will keep you safe. Kill yourself. Incoming Spacemarine. Open the gate. Their armors have horns. Close the gate. I think they're Slanesh. Open the gate a little. No. Guardsman, listen. I don't care if it was the size of a house. I shot it 6 times. You only once. It's my kill, not yours. Can fly, sees future superior swordman artist, incredible charisma. Can use Excel. We taught this Primarch to understand the Imperial economic system and he hanged himself. Necrons, I miss having flesh. Also Necrons, whenever Bimus makes contact with them. That feeling when the Emperor returns and it's not this, but this. When you say something a little bit too heretical. And the Ogryn starts speaking fluent High Gothic. Get back here, Horus. The Horus. You can't escape me. I'll chase you to the ends of the earth. What the fuck is going on? Tyrannids. Orcs. Necrons. Ealdari. Chaos. Other Space Marine chapters. If Angren was alive today he would be a left com. No, Angren would be a Maoist. Angren if he was alive today. I'm quite fond of Haru Urara. Thank you Mr. Angren. Join the primordial truth. Fuck off, I don't believe in that made up nonsense. Also when fantasy. Star Wars. Warhammer 40k. I'm gonna kill your entire galaxy. Warp travel. In 700 to 800 years. But we are the good guys. My brother in Christ, we are the good guys by merit, that the enemies are worse. You have 15 minutes to prepare a lecture to 5,000 people about anything. What would your topic be? Why? Well, they dropped this lecture on me with only 15 minutes to prepare, so I'm afraid you sorry bastards are going to have to sit through a detailed exploration of the deep history of the Warhammer 40,000 universe. So, the first thing to understand is that our universe is paired with a second universe made of pure energy. How I feel gluing terrain with a hot glue gun. There is no meme. I'm getting a dog and I want to name it something 40k related without my girlfriend noticing, and I need suggestions. Imagine fleeing and you hear Jurgen, kill him, and you look back and see this shit. I'm here to defend our home planet from the Tyrannid invasion. Cool. Cool. Can you give me a second? Alan. We are so fucked. Forgive, he says, speaking softly to the little lord, nurgling at his elbow. The tiny demon giggles, then farts liquidly into the crook of his armor. That counts as forgiveness, probably Lords of Silence. Absolute cinema. Gilliman, Titus. Go reclaim our lost planets. Titus, yes my lord. But how many? Gilliman. 500 worlds. FOF. Undread. Squidgerettes. Space Marinas a spectrum. My last loyal son, my pride, my greatest triumph. Bring me a cold beer from the fridge. B. Come over. Can't, I'm purging some Xenos. But the Inquisitor isn't home. By the Emperor. Hurry up, you filthy greenskin. Girl asking if I brought protection. Me knowing the Emperor always protects. No text detected in this meme. For mommy. For daddy. For the Emperor. A representation of Malkador the Sigillite's brief time on the throne, while the Emperor departs to duel Horus. Imperial Palace Infinity/0 miles. Sigillite number 1. Gardener's Warp Magazine. 41st Millennium Sports, Farseer Chess. Checkmate in 51 moves. Damn. Best of 3. Ah. You're finally awake, father. You took a good blow in that last battle. We were about. What? Horus Heresy? Golden Throne. Traitor legions? Ah, dear father, you know Horus loves me, and he would never do such a thing. He's also too steadfast to ever fall to chaos. But that's quite the horrible dream you had. Now come, we have. Father, what's wrong? Why are you looking at me like that? The Tyrannid hive mind, after consuming one too many blood angels, starts on Baal. Anti-Archdrator external mutations. That's right, better run, you traitor asshole. Baal 0. Dired Baal. Hivermind surplus store. Where the fuck is he? I'll fucking kill him. Fucking Horus. Damn. Looks like I can't mansplain, manipulate or manwhore my way out of this one. Oh well. Manslaughter it is then. The new Fulgrim model's face looks terrible. Indeed. He looks like somebody detonated a virus bomb in his face. I tried to change my password to flesh, but Gmail said it was too weak. Pew. Great job, buddy. Marvelous shot, brother. Cannon. I helped you because it was in my own interests to do so. I'm deeply suspicious of you, but honorable enough to acknowledge a debt. Fanon. Slurp. 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 Official GW artwork. Batom Hiver Genestealer cult funded by the Ordo Hereticus. Tophiver Slanesh cult funded by the Ordo Xenos. Midler Hiver gang funded by Selling Obscura. If you were standing in the path of the beam, you would obviously die pretty quickly. You wouldn't really die of anything, in the traditional sense. You would just stop being biology and start being physics. Asterisk stands up and stretches, looks at the custodian asterisk no one will believe you asterisk sits back down asterisk. Imperial Guard when they get deployed to fight against Nurgle cultists. Snack. Where you going? Snack. Stop. 1. Be Tech Priest on Mars. 2. Enter the Noctis Labyrinth. 3. Learn the truth. 4. Tear out your implants while you still can. Want revenge for Cursed City? This December, vote me Mini of the Year. The marketing team will have a stroke. Why are they called video games instead of data games? Video game implies it's gonna be some full motion video shit or something. Data game is more accurate because they are all data. We should start calling them data games. Maybe you should date a girl. Laugh for the laughing god. Memes for the meme throne. I was raised in space Rome. Oh, one minor note here, nothing major wheel slipped into a Warcom article. Charon is dead. What fans always argue about. Dragon Ball Z is the most overpowered universe. NOOOO. Warhammer 40,000 is. What they should be arguing about. Goku is the worst father ever. Nah man, he has nothing on the Emperor. A golden skeleton dude told me you were strong. Korn's watching the Dark King get beaten by Gork and Mork. First time. Dark King humiliated. Huh. Loot based progression. Character based progression. Update on my daughter's Halloween choice, she now no longer wants to be Ambrosia. She now wants to be, in her own words, one of the pointy bugs from Daddy's space game. My husband has been playing the new Space Marine 2 game. A Tyrannid. My 6-year-old daughter now wants to be a Tyrannid for Halloween. When I ask him boobs or butt and he says for the Emperor, but I only have Tyrannids and an amazing ass. 40k fans when the grim darkness of the 41st millennium isn't the hecking wholesome fantasy world with Lekwerky Chungus characters, but a deconstruction of the brutality and UN forgiveness of war, and the scale of the suffering and destruction it causes. Imperial Guard in the lore. Imperial Guard on tabletop. When the 8 feet tall super genetic warrior that's more heavily armored than a tank gets cut in half by a fucking bug. We are short staffed for tonight. Damn, that's crazy. Good luck though. We could use some extra help. Yeah, I bet. Good luck man. Gullyman making it to Terra and finding out how uncooperative the High Lords are and the state of the Imperium of Man. You've UED your last whore. Horus. We should expand our Terran interplanetary state onto alien worlds for the good of humanity. Titus got a new miniature. He got the same number of new miniatures as the entire Drukari range did in 10th. I know nothing about 40k, but my husband knows everything. What's some shit I could say to piss him off? By popular demand, here is Erebus dying in a glue trap. Average battle against the TAU. Average battle against the Imperium. The Dark Mechanicum. All cheering, hail science. The sword of every spider you ever ate in your sleep. The sword that makes you taste whatever it touches. The sword that gets sharper every time you break a bone. Ugh. The sword powered by your negative thoughts. NASA fixes Mars lander by telling it to hit itself with a shovel. By the Omnitia. What the fuck is this, I asked for demon hunters. Holy shit. We want to kill Xenos. We want a good fight. We would like to survive. Those guys are strong. Fight them instead. Die Xenos. WAAGH. Now everyone gets what they want. Why is this grenade not called the crack of dawn? This is my rifle, this is my gun. This is my plasma, I rolled a 1. Oh right, the codex. The codex from Journeyman. The codex limiting our chapter to 1,000 marines. Railboat's codex. Paint your. Why have you forsaken me, brother? Models. Realizing how interesting Ferris Manus is in just 2 chapters of a book, and wanting to read more about him. You are reading full grim. Realization. You'll never be a 9 foot tall, 800 pound, genetically modified space racist. Don't make me tap the sign. You don't become a demon primarch by doing nothing wrong. No bitches. Titus. The codex. As. How I feel purposefully making. Necron Elder and Marine Auxiliary 40 AU. New Barbie. Warhammer 40,000. Wow. Commissar Barbie is so loyal. Haha. Ken, I will corrupt you to serve Slanesh. Oh no. Private Ken, I will have to shoot you. Give Robout Gilliman all the shit you want, but my man saw Augur and Angren together and still said, fuck it, we ball. Archival footage of the start of the Emperor's Human Webway project. Welcome to the Webway. Please enjoy your stay. Omnitia approved. Poff. You're a heretic attacking the wrong underhive. Have you noticed that women who sleep with Cain do well in life? Amberly gained more influence and rank. The Mechanicus novice became a forger master, even though she had failed all her promotions, and Slanesh's servant was promoted to demon prince in less than 50 years. Combat footage of a traitor word bearer celebrating the killing of Primarch Gilliman by blowing up his command deck and venting him unprotected into the cold, hard vacuum. Warhammer fans when their personal computer is slow. It's okay, machine spirit. You go when you feel like it. I think we overcooked this one. Substandard brain functions. Would it be ethical to assign him peanuts? Captain, the ORCS outnumber US. What are your orders? Peanuts. Games Workshop has contacted the police to catch the leaker who is still at large. Please contact your local department if you see this man. Gilliman when the TAU ask him his sources on the state of the Imperium during the Crusade. I was there when it was written. Robout, always remember, fuck the Xenos. Noted. Due to the ultra depression, Gilliman was turned into a hamster. He also started thinking like a hamster, only caring about eating, sleeping and his hamster wheel. Ultramarine Cookie. Lion had to handle the paperwork for 3 days. He was driven crazy by the bureaucracy. Stupid Robout, change back to your old self. Hamster screaming. Meow. Uncle please stop. Daddy. When all your loyalist brothers are having their Primarchs return, but you know yours isn't coming back. The phrase in my bow was the only time Legolas spoke to Frodo in the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy. Honored brother, go back to sleep. Hey people. Khan. Sigh. This is Lothar Seren, the Conqueror's new captain. Here. Don't let anything happen to her. Who? What the actual fuck? fire the Ursus claws. Sniff. You will be our greatest character. No text detected in this meme. You hear the Emperor personally sent the custodes to defend your squad. He sent all of them. Lucius, through the last 20 years. The souls in my armor bring me untold pleasure. Lucius on the 10th edition codex. The souls in my armor are bothering me. The Emperor when his son Skinetaron, Primarch of the Rotwheelers of Diddy doesn't resist the chaos gods he didn't tell them about. The guy she tells you not to worry about. You. The commissar after being addressed as Horus by his Space Marine reinforcement. Until Games Workshop actually does something with the other negative emotions, I genuinely think there are other chaos gods embodying other negative emotions. Any of the Space Marines stand out for you? I love everything about the vampire guys. Yeah, their lore is pretty cool. Can't wait to build an army. How did you find out about Warhammer 40k? I found out about it because of the tabletop game. I found out about it because of the books. I found out about it because of the video games. I found out about it because of the memes. Fantasy and Age of Sigmar fans when 40,000 fans talk about the Emperor. I do not know who I'm. I do not know why I'm here. All I know is that I must kill. Games Workshop Warhammer 40.000. 4 pawns, $45. Grandmaster Complete Book of Beginning Chess Rulebook, $45. Rook/Knight/Bishop Multikit, $35. King/Queen Multikit, $35. Movement Tool, $18. Redeploy. Data cards, $25. Chess Start Collecting Box, $299. Terrain, $90. Report. Black Templars ready to begin assault at northern flank. Blood Angels ready to provide air support at Hive. Gadgets. New Vox who this? Religion has no place in the 30th millennium. 30 millennia since what? My lord, please take me as your pathetic human sex slave and torture me for eternity. I want to choke on that massive AI gut puncher as you insult the weakness of my flesh and breed my meat bag holes with superior robot overlord cum. For mommy. For daddy. For the Emperor. The 34th one from the left reminds me of your sister. Shut up, Ray. Marvel is doing 40k comics. Disney owns Marvel Films. Slanesh is now a Disney princess. I lived, bitch. Mankind. Mankind. Oh boy. Real aliens. Do you want to be friends? Mankind. Old night. Fuck all aliens. When you ask the barely trained Seeker if he can read the commissar's thoughts, but instead he starts screaming and sprouting tentacles. Alright, then. Keep your secrets. World Eaters, we are going to put the butcher's nails in our brains. Word Bearers, we are going to let demons possess our body and become Galvor back. Alpha Legionnaires who infiltrated both legions. Pair of twins came out of nowhere, became the heroes of the Empire just like that. Big part of their official color scheme is this dark cyan/blue, green. Curious. Fascinating, even. The actual Imperium of man. Grimdank Imperium fans right now. I care not about your sexuality, gender, or race, you will all feed the Imperial machine. Please no make television show political. TAU ain't no planet I ever heard of. They speak High Gothic on TAU. The true struggles of a Seeker. I bet he's thinking about. I bet he's thinking about nothing. Fuck off. I'm telepathic. Remember, Karen. Hey. Hey. UHM. Nice trench. Hey, full grim. Look at me. Bitch. You're really going to die for these humans? Somebody is. Technology of Adeptus Mechanicus be like. Is that a baby headlamp? Somewhere in the warp during the events of the Boltgun game. You're absolutely sure he's not one of yours? Reasonably. I don't play a specific faction. I buy a bunch of different combat patrols. Assemble them. Paint them and play with them as a singular 2000 point army and don't care about your rules and traditions. Other Necrons looking for their lost shit. Trazian. When Dark Elders attack your ship and that White instead of killing you winks. Lend me some off-screen hacky Blackbird, this is a named Ultramarine we are up against. Geo fuck yourself. You pointy-eared bitch. How about you fuck me yourself? You coward. EWW. When a space marine to casual tells me who his favorite legion is. Lore only fans, when they finally try the tabletop and see their ultramarine get on a shot in melee by a fire warrior. Miniature painting explained. 1. The box art. 2. Grey plastic mini. 3. After you've painted it. I do not sub-assemble, I do not blue tack pieces in place. I build and glue the models completely. And if it makes areas hard to paint, they're probably hard to see anyway. Orc names. Boomed Curb Stomper. The Big Green. Dakaboy Dread Killer. Big Shocker Cripper. Other names. Land. Eldred, geez, I wonder what race he is. Farsight. Doge. Stands up and stretches, looks at the custodian, no one will believe you, sits back down. Dwarves. Elves. We are better than humans. Elves. Dwarves. Did you know? Robert Gilliman is a very humorous Primarch. He wrote a book full of jokes called Codex Astartes. TAU commander engaging Adeptus Mechanicus forces for the first time and wondering why that strange pointy mountain in the distance is getting closer. V equals 3 TCA. Y equals X plus BX plus C2A equals H4 AC. C30, 45, 60, 34 tan, 145. The new Drukhari model and a homebrew chaos sister of Con. Warhammer 40,000 fans if they got sent to 40,000. Warhammer Fantasy fans if they got sent to the old world. No, no, no. Wait. 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 Hi Carol. 40k fans, life in 40k sucks for everyone. Life in 40k for rogue traders. High Fleet Leviathan at Baal Prime on the eve of their victory over the Blood Angel Defenders, M42. Hey. Yes you. Shit for brains. Nobody beats the crap out of sanguineous kids except me. New challenger approaching. Rogel Dawn after having a change of heart when it to Sigismund's beliefs in the Emperor. Perhaps I treated you too harshly. Me whenever I forgive someone instead of murdering them. I have failed you. My reaction when female custodes are introduced, a move towards heteronormativity and the absolute sausage fest of the Emperor's inner circle, but that's somehow woke. Scritch SKRSK. Ultramarine, brother, have you seen my jump pack? Blood Raven, no. Just pick whatever faction you think looks coolest. He's cool, I pick these guys. Hey, are you sleeping? Yes, now shut up. Robocop is an Arbeits dreadnought. Scritch. We have arrived to serve the craft world. Who are you? I thought I requested guardians. Where's the loot? As I foresaw, the children of the light have come to aid us in our darkest hour. Signs of a stroke. twisted mouth. Arm paralysis. Incoherent speech. The Grey Knights could totally beat the Custodes. Me posting bullshit to get heresy react memes. Yes. Ha ha ha. Yes. Heretics. Roman winter. Roman spring. Roman summer. Rome in fall. The Horus Heresy. Dan Abnett. Horus rising. The seeds of heresy are sown. Who kills demons better? Remake. What the hell are you, and where is Juggernaut? I can work with this. Tech Priest, with the current state of the Omniscience body, maybe we should give him a new body? The Custodes. 40k as a setting is hilarious cause whenever this guy burning a kid alive gets brought up, the fans will unironically start to say it was only one time and he felt bad about it. Kid discovers cupboard that brings his toys to life. 40,000 collectors. Hello fellow soldier, you have no armor and have outdated weapons. What kind of equipment you got there? It's a United States Army issue uniform from 1960s to 70s equipment. Got carry bag, canteen, M16 rifle, 1911 pistol, grenade launcher, meal, ready to eat, and meal ready to eat ration. Tell me more. And Tyrannid weapons are also organic and shoot out, for example, flesh worms that consume the host from the inside, making death slow and painful. Games Workshop. Games Workshop. Scoreboard. Or what happened to your friend? Ian Watson, watching 40k players being horny for the Tyrannids after they mocked him for years for what he put in Inquisitor. Vindication. You think Slanesh ever fantasies about being fought by the Tyrannid hive mind? Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. When a guardsman calls you sir. When a sister of battle compliments your faith in the emperor. When a space marine calls you brother. When an alpha legionary calls you Alfarius. When a blood angel calls you Horus. Casual space racism. Competitive space racism. This villainid is vibrating at regular frequency. It must be praising the Omnicia. Can I take it with me on the flagship? I think I forgot something. If you forgot, then it wasn't important. Yeah, you're right. My lord, how long we have to hold this position? Only in death does duty end. So duty does end then. Lord Regent's duty does end, right? Log looking at the 12-foot tall golden egotistical physic who forced an army of genetically modified super soldiers to their knees with a single thought and defeat the massive Sard of a god, and imprisoned it on Mars with medieval technology. The Emperor clanging to not be a god. You wake up and find yourself trapped in Erebus's body. What is the first thing you do? You can't kill yourself. Half of the Primarchs, as soon as they have the slightest of problems with their father, praise the Dark Pantheon. Cetra after the Dark Goods in person offer him all that he ever wanted. Cetra does not serve me. So roughly 60 million years ago this species called the Necronti went to war against some godlike beings, called the Old Ones, who created the Elder and Crocs. Friend, what does this have to do with Space Marines? Me. We get there when we get there. Stop giving me your toughest battles. But you are my Imperium's greatest hero. Give me harder battles. What the fuck? Who would win? The Alpha Blacks. The Legion. The Spirit Seer watching me run Doom on the Infinity Circuit. The Virgin Xenophobe. The Chad Xenophile. Far future space sea, fee. People would rather genocide aliens instead of creating modified superhumans. Gay and cringe. The lore of Nehekara has no healing spell. Be honest. Every spell from the lore of Nahekara grants map-wide healing. Thank you. I work in my company's human resources department and saw this yesterday. Just gonna leave it here and let you all unpack it. Pay through termination reason type eligible for a higher note. The 28th of December 2024 death involuntary yes. Decades. Uncle LHORKE. What you doing? Oh, delotera. Things have changed a lot since I last woke. So I figured I should play something that feels familiar. Cool a retro game. What? No, the 360 isn't retro. It only came out in Xbox 360 introduced November 22nd, 2005. Note Uncle LHORKE's emblem has been changed to be more lore accurate. Hello, Percherabo. I'm your new patron god. Grandfather Nurgle can gift you happiness. I don't care who Lorga sends, I'm not worshipping chaos. Hey guys. Iron within, iron without. Not what I'm called. The most attractive male hobbies. The most attractive hobbies to women. Top 15 most attractive hobbies to women percentage responded attractive by activity. Warhammer. 98.2%. Foreign languages. 95.6%. Playing instrument. 95.4%. Cooking. 95.1%. Woodworking. 94.4%. Painting. 94.1%. Writing. 93.8%. Gardening. 93.8%. Swimming. 92.8%. Photography. 90.5%. Astronomy. 90.5%. Hiking. 90.0%. Archery. 89.5%. Blacksmithing. 88.2%. Traveling. 87.9%. Image 1. Top 15 most attractive hobbies to women. Maybe not all demons are evil. Who the fuck said that? Me and the boys checking if friendly fire is on. It was. My order to you all is simple, yet he did well, and exert yourselves to see it done. They are coming. Kill them all. 40k Dark Angels. Our fallen are our shame, our charges must never know we tick and fall. 30k Dark Angels. Only 50,000 casualties ranked. Get ready for round 3. TAU Ethereal, as prisoners of war, you will not have the luxury of the comfortable life. You will work 12-hour shifts, only consume 2 hot meals per day, and sleep 2 per room with a simple mattress and pillow. First aid shall be basic, and only 1 hour of entertainment per night is permitted. Enjoy the next decade, mwahaha. The Imperial Guard prisoners of war. Listen up, knife ears, it's crystal harvesting time. But we can't form crystals that quickly. And the food is disgusting. Spacemarine Dreadnought. Holy Mother of God. The Cormac Warrior. Brother, why is it hollow at the backside? Poff, you overslept. Now the Philinid thinks you died and is currently eating your face. Well, what is this important thing you want me to know? Nick. I hear the warp calling to me. Thump thump thump. You were hoping for AZ no release. But it is Ikato Sicarius. Me when I can finally say Age of Sigmar is good, 40k only, fans need to expand their horizons. Guys. I am not Alfarius or Omegan. A Praetorian Commissar watches the Ogryn platoon absolutely body the cream of chaos as starts, after promising them his hat for the day. There are so many evil Xeno races, because the Imperium killed the nice ones. The TAU have found so many nice Xeno races, because the Imperium killed almost all the worst ones. Abaddon confronting Traz in the Infinite. You stopped my 13th crusade. You rank my bell. Me, so an average army is 2000 points. Girlfriend, it's what? Me. 2000 points. Girlfriend, oh thank god, I thought you said you spent $2,000 on this. Me. Inquisitors in other factions' books. Inquisitors in their own books. I'm going to infest this planet with Genostealers and then exterminate it because I'm slightly curious what will happen. My boss's boss called me into a meeting and threatened to write me up because I tried too hard looking for an arch-heretic who knows an unsure. When the situation is so screwed, the commissar starts shooting at the enemy. Poff, you disagreed with the lion on the use of the librarians. Girls after masturbating. I'm glad I came. Boys after masturbating. I never wanted to unleash my legions. Step into forest. Walk through trees. Appear on another planet. Appear on another planet. Leader of Turkey. His name is Ataturk. This is some Games Workshop level writing, and not in the good way. Mom, I'm buying this 40k game for my son, so who are the good guys? Games Workshop clerk. The humans, obviously. Age of Sigmar is a good game and setting and I'm tired of pretending it's not. Okay. That was always allowed. I assure you, Canonus. The Repentia will fight harder with next to no clothes on. It's true you don't see many custodes women. And in fact, they are so alike in voice and appearance that they are often mistaken for custodes men. And this in turn has given rise to the belief that there are no custodes women. And that custodes were just made by the Emperor. See Captain Titus, I need 7 Marines for this mission. I can't wait to be a proud servant of Slaanesh just like dad. My brother in Slaanesh we are in an urgling. Young men, here's some dad advice. Do you play fighting video games? Instead, join a jiu-jitsu or boxing gym. Call of Duty? Walk down and enlist as a marine. Sports games? Go outside and play sports with people. Don't be a thumb warrior. Do it for real, like your grandpa did. People's reaction when I play 40k games and finish beating a heretic to death with a shovel in real life. We are the same person, except I'm infinitely better looking than you are. We are the same person, except my plan to save humanity actually worked. I hate my chud son. Shitty Thronosaurus. None shall disturb the holy god emperor of mankind upon his holy very golden shitter of mankind do not laugh. Latrina Imperii. Malcabro. A great and enlightened being. May you remind me how the birth of Slaanesh occurred. You know. The event that screwed humanity into what we are today. You missed the point by idolizing them starter pack. Me witnessing horrors beyond my comprehension, I don't get it. You missed the point by idolizing them starter pack. He warhammered across the room 40,000ly. That one looks like a burning heretic. They say we see on clouds what we most want. What do you see, babe? I see the God Emperor. AWW. Literally anyone. Lucius. When the hive mind forgets you on a paradise world. Point of view, you're a wounded Imperial guardsman left behind in a trench and an enemy soldier approaches you and says I'm not going to kill you. It's a tour. It's a drudgery. How it feels waking up and having to go to my job instead of getting to paint Warhammer. Tell me, friends. Why does your Imperium teach you to fear, hate and kill the alien? Every race in this galaxy have the right to exist just like you. What have they done to deserve such meaningless genocide? Oh I. Sod off yap, GITZ. Displanet so you are Z. Begone, you festering fungi. This planet is ours. Get off my planet you damn kids. Nom. Nom 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 nom. Ickntman. Be one of the first races of the setting, no magic powers, but most advanced and reliable tech of all the factions. Wage war against elves and win with a Pyrrhic victory, live in underground cities. Be dwarves from fantasy, pick no related. Poor predictable corn, always chooses Malay. Good old Malay, nothing beats that. It is time to Geo. Was I a good boy? No. I'm told you are the best. In case you ever feel like a drag on your friends, just remember that these guys managed to bore these fuckers in a fight. Did I waste my life posting 40,000 memes? Thousands of fans saw your memes, O'Connell. You wasted their lives as well. And mine. I'm sexy and could kill entire armies for you. I would never be a simp. I beat Erebus within an inch of his life. At your service, my king. Yeah bro, the Imperium would sweep the Damocles Gulf if they put any effort into it. Average Raven Guard and White Scar after not trying at a Grelin. Rural racism equally hates everyone that doesn't look like them. Urban racism hates one particular race because they personally had bad experiences with them. The Emperor of Mankind and his custodian guard exit the Imperial Palace to do battle with the forces of the War Master, Horus. Stop giving me your toughest battles. But you are my Imperium's greatest hero. Give me harder battles. What the fuck? You are already killed for like 10 million times. Primarch rob out Gilliman after crusading across half the galaxy to reach Terra, only to find how obtuse and uncooperative the High Lords are. I expect nothing, and I'm still let down. Science fiction allows us today to resolve the ethical conflicts of tomorrow. Adapama. 40k fans. Girls. Isn't it weird how we have so many more sisters than Astartes? Yeah, crazy, right? Boys. Let's have our recruits drink blood and sleep in a coffin for a year. Yes, and let's make them walk miles barefoot in the snow. Are ya winning, brother? Barely. Heh, the Lasgun is so weak, why does the guard even use it? The Imperial Lasgun can blow off a limb or core a man's torso in a single shot. It punches holes in solid concrete. It only seems weak because other weapons in 40k are even more bonkers. Knutchawag. The Codex Astartes does not support this action. Titus, this is a fucking terrible idea and you're going to get us all killed. Redacted might have been your father, boy. But he wasn't your daddy. Shout out to that one gigachad Imperial fist who saw fucking Horus wandering alone on the battlefield and thought. Bet. Old one-eyed sucker with ice powers and an Odin-like personality. Furry. Lemon Russ returning. This is what Space Marines are like, you can't convince me otherwise. My keys fell down the drain again. And my fingers are too titanically muscular to fit through the little metal stripes and rip them out. Well, maybe we can punch the concrete around it into dust and loosen the bars. I just saw some heresy. For the Emperor, brothers, lend me your 40,000 reaction images. Body cam turned off since the war in heaven. The word bearers. Or something, I don't know, I don't play 40k. Me when I overcharge my plasmas. Suspicion has kept us alive many times, but boldness has brought us victory. An Elder Strike Force arrives in the universe of your last played video game. How fucked is it? Do not meddle with sorcery, my son. Screw you, dad, I know what I'm doing. He's right behind me, isn't he? Lionel Jensen. A random Chaos Marine. Your god declares he is not one. Only the one true god would deny his divinity. You see those demon engines? They say I'm right. Dig the fucking trench. That Semite is right fallacy. The Imperial Guard. The logistics for the Imperial Guard. The civilian logistics, agriculture, security, disease prevention, communication, etc. We have Elder, TAU, Sisters of Battle, and female custodes. Why did you pick Night Lords? Games Workshop. Everything is canon. Tenno, huh. That's a funny nickname for the Monkey. Know the work rules. Appropriate. You are a god. I can use their belief to my advantage. Inappropriate. You are a god. Hello, Gilliman. You guys do not understand. I cannot spit acid or take a nap. You cannot spit acid. I thirst for the blood of the living. That is it. You get thirsty? I turn into a goddamn werewolf. You guys have gene flaws. The virgin unwilling slaves are the funniest to fuck around with. The Chad, this one is genuinely devoted to me. I'll reward him the most. Imagine drunk driving this motherfucker. Your collection is impressive, Trazin. But it doesn't compare to the greatness of Machine Spirit. Machine Spirit? How low you have all fallen. Human machines didn't need any spirit before. If George Washington existed in 40k, he would serve the Imperium. No, he would rebel against the Emperor's tyranny. George Washington, if he existed in 40k. Smoothbore rifles. That is exactly what I intended. Thanks. Chaplain, the Fallen say what? Fallen, what? Chaplain, found you. Be told that the Imperium is a slowly decaying husk of an empire. Looks inside all 40k media. Imperium handily winning 9/10 battles with steadily returning heroes. For $50,000 you could purchase 1 3-minute video of a cartoon version of you getting seduced by a fictional character with no actual NSFW scenes. Or 23 Mars pattern warlord, class titans. You're a grown ass man. Malay the Hive tyrant. Just got to the beach and the boys are already digging a hole. Something about a Doryumji alliance I don't know. Titus, hey Malum, the Primarch wants me to reclaim the 500 worlds of Ultramar, and I was wondering if you could. Malum Kido single-handedly killing his way through the warp, so he can get to the Chaos Gods and kill them. I'm a little busy at the moment. B, come over. Can't, I'm purging some Xenos. But the Inquisitor isn't home. By the Emperor. Hurry up, you filthy greenskin. Me when someone asks me how much I love my country. Me when someone asks me how much I love my government. When a guardsman calls you sir. When a space marine calls you brother. When a Nork calls you boss. When a blood angel calls you Horus. Mom, I'm buying this 40k game for my son, so who are the good guys? Games Workshop clerk. The humans, obviously. Poff, you just asked the cute girl at the game shop if she rolls TAU like you and quickly establish that she's a Cornite. I need 10 men. Best I can do is 5. I need 10 men. Then have 10. I need 10 men. Have 11, count me in. I need 10 men. Titus, but the Codex said this type of mission need at least 3 squad. Why you request only 10 men? This is suspicious. I need 10 men. Why? I can do it alone if you want. When the Emperor is late 15 minutes, so you are legally allowed to form your own Imperium Secundus. Excuse me madam. Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior Khorne? One does not simply walk into Mordor. The lightsaber An elegant weapon for a more civilized age. VROOM Motherfucker. Vulcan. Lemon Russ. Sanguinius. Jagate Khan. Gilliman being the most relatable Primarch. Corvus Corax. Rogel Dawn. Lionel Jensen. United Nations Space Command. Look, I've reverse engineered alien technology before, okay? Whatever it is, I'll understand. Necron technology. There's nothing about this I understand. Imperial Navy officer Willem Ricarus, heroically resisting the temptation summoned forth by the Chaos Trickster, Demon Q. I don't need your fantasy women. The Emperor protects. Bitch please. The only thing he protects is his virginity. And, only because I allowed it. Skaven engineer attempting to tunnel under Kiev, 2552 Ike. Close your eyes, brother. Okay brother. What do you see brother? Nothing brother. That's the Imperium without you, brother. Where did my sword go brother? Lionel Johnson. Reading an extremely long Warhammer 40,000 lore wikia page. It brings up John Grammaticus. Damn he got them true religion genes. I fucking hate you, and hope you die. I made a fail-safe empire, and half of my genocide is bolstering the Imperium, also I love my dad. Gilliman. I asked ChatGPT, I asked Grok, okay I asked Karis Fatova, Oracle of Tsinch, that who knows or which could be. Players are wretched background weirdos from Warhammer 40k artwork and this free indie RPG. In Chapter Surf you get a worm's eye view of Warhammer 40,000, playing as a lowly peon with dangerous duties aboard a space marine void ship. You are this guy. People say that humanity has given chaos most of its warriors. Me wondering, what other race in the galaxy possibly could? This would kill a 13th century peasant instantly. Average Protogens fan. Average Necrons enjoyer. Necrons patching up the Eye of Terror to secure the future of the galaxy. Elder. 40,000 community seeing that Angron can kill an average of 30 guardsmen every turn. Angron. Guard players knowing they only need to sacrifice 180 guardsmen to keep Angron occupied for 6 turns. When the lore channel has nothing overtly reactionary in the video, but the comments are full of Warhammer and any bad. Could be. Might be. Load bolter. Heresy. Foolish elder. You think this one-on-one is just a game? What? If you read Netaradaugens like me, you would know that winning at basketball displays my genetic desirability. Men will instinctively want to breed with me. Your Primarch on a whole job will be mine. The age of human saints has begun. Oh no. Whoa. Is that how it works? No. TAU fetish cartoons are not an accurate representation of reality. Crunch crunch. Yeah. OWW. She's biting. That's a flagrant foul. I should lead the herd in the next downloadable content against civilized folks, for I am the wildest. How? You call yourself wild? Covered in armor like a city coward. I should be the L. Fools. None of you are worthy. Deep in the woods, I found a truly wild warrior to lead us. Behold. Praise our new beast lord. Wow. That's really wild. He's not wearing anything. We need more minis. That's what the crab is for. Horus Heresy? No. He was bald. Who the hell are you? I asked for Blood Raven. Who the hell are you? I asked for. Actually stick around. My gay specs is off the charts. Hey Skid, why do you always wear that mask? Let's keep this on. She does exactly what I do, but better. Cause I really wanna stay at your house. Screech. And I hope this works out. Click. There are two types of 40k books. The Twice Dead King Ruin. Nate Crowley. A serious Necron book trilogy about Necron society, psychology, and physiology, which shows the struggles of the Necron court. The Infinite and the Divine. Robert Rath. We just had a really funny idea and rolled with it for 300 pages. We turn into chaos spawn. We need to drink blood. We. UHH. Can't spit acid. After completing the conquest of Terra, the Emperor unveils his plan to create 20 BO, engineered, half, warp, super, generals from his own DNA. Terran construction plan. Step 1. Conquer Terra. Step 2. Build Sweet Mansion. Step 3. Dismantle Mercury for materials. Step 4. Get those crazy Martians on board. Step 5. Quantitative easing in. Heist plan operation. No gods, no kings, only man. King of Terra. Cool ideas, dragons, spies, wolves, fucking cyborgs. Xenos threat in the solar system. Comet sighted. Terran Financial Times. Planet conquered. Markets worried. 43 missed calls from Eel Winter. 326 anti-Meridim. Face like a Numi looks like they haven't even seen a proper wag. How many squigs do you need? Eyes don't show cunning brutality or brutal cunning. Tiny teeth, you could barely buy a squig pie with dem. 0/10 not even Orky, basically a Numi. No hair, squigs leaves his dome clear, better to hear Gork and Mork. Eyes show brutal cunning and cunning brutality just like Gork and Mork. Wanted. Could kill a Yumi with a mug like that. Proper tusks on this chick could buy at least a shooter. 10/10 proper chit. 3 men, that's all I can spare. How the fuck am I supposed to kill a hive tyrant with 3 men? They're all named characters. Without helmets. Don't forget, knowing is half the battle. The other half is extreme acts of violence. Look at me. We are the main release faction now. They will be untouched by plague or disease. No sickness will blight them. Happy Father's Day. Thanks, I guess. I think we can all agree that a Battlefield style 40k game would be fucking awesome. Objection. Hearsay. Objection. Heresy. What? FCOSH. Who draw made this? I'll kill gut. Queer head giver. I've got the clothes from every career I've ever had. You ambushed the loyalists on Istvan V. You didn't. So how does it taste? Do you like it? CIEIB. Are you alright? Blee. Suck. You don't have to force yourself to drink it all. Sucks harder. Don't worry about it, little brother Grimace. She actually likes your purple concoction. But it doesn't look like she's enjoying it. That's just Slanesh being Slanesh. Bleak. Do you like my silly hat? You are an enemy of Grimney. When it's October and you just post orc memes. Just like das simulations. Neo-Nazis be like. The Imperium of mankind's xenophobia is based and repelled because all the aliens want to kill them. My brother in Christ the Emperor killed all the peaceful ones in the Great Crusade. You know, just once I'd like to meet an alien menace that wasn't immune to lasers. Boys. Guess my favorite anime. You're like so deep and smart and stuff. Has to be solo leveling. Girls. Guess my Warhammer army. Tyrannids, because your solution is to bite everything. Everyone in the Star Wars galaxy when the Galactic Empire blows up a single planet. Everyone in the 40k galaxy when the Imperium blows up 50 planets in a day. It's either Warhammer 40k or me. Bye, heretic. Play my tabletop game. $200. Okay John Warhammer. No John Warhammer. Well hi diddly ho. Traitoriness. Still counts as 100% Games Workshop plastic, right? For the Greater Emperor. Almost there pal, well done. Who would win? Harold the Hammerstorm. Harry the Hammer. What are we going to do tonight, Thankful? Same thing we do every night. Try to take over the world, yes. Shout out to commissars who 1v1 things that kill space marines by the dozen. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. Laskans are so useless people after getting shot with a Laskan. I shall defeat you, O mighty foe of the Imperium. My hands will strangle your defiance. You cannot escape me, I'm death. An angel, a space marine, my duty. I shall. Why won't you yield? Are you okay brother? Because. Impossible. Dom. You came in our hour of greatest need. You should know by now, the streets always got your back, Biggie. Now let's teach that little bitch Horus a thing or two about family. Wow, what a scary monster to fight. Gaming audience. Space Marine, Hellbrute reveal. 40,000 lore nerds. Who would win? Named Space Marine, with no helmet. Dwayne Johnson, no losing clause activated. Dwayne Johnson has a strange clause in all of his movie contracts. Asterix and the 13th Black Crusade. What an odd looking Roman. I, Abaddon, War Master of Chaos claim your puny village. Oing. These heretics are crazy. ZZZ. Get rotated idiot. From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. What people think the Mechanicus are like. I can take 5 Iron Warriors at once. I can take 5 Iron Warriors at once. Skitty Squad. What they are actually like. You know it's bad when your mechanic calls in 2 priests. Pretend we're all on the same battle barge. Dabig Daka. Looks inside. Druckery. The entire 40k setting happens because wizard frogs didn't want to give skeletons chemotherapy. Brother you have returned. Where you been all this time? I was at the webway clapping Dark Elder cheeks every day. Ah, I see you're a man of culture as well. Ah. I think you misunderstood me. Primordial truth. Hello guys. Thanks for coming and for the meeting on such short notice. No problem family. What's up? Well, about these pictures. They are not official. I will finish the work Captain Titus started. Sidonus laid down his life for this planet. I protect his sacrifice. Traitor scum. When you accidentally become important at work. Guys look. I brought a new recruit. Where are the Xenos? Not knowing the law and writing an accurate fanfiction. Learning the law to write law adherent fanfiction. Learning the law, disregarding it and writing an accurate fanfiction. This statue of Jesus in Poland provides internet to nearby villages. Should the Astronomicon Geo out, the Imperium would be plunged into a new age of strife. Wait, you paint and play with little toys. It's called Warhammer, Graham. And yes. How many Primarchs did the Emperor create? 18. B. 19. C. 20. D. 21. Capital of human faction in average science fiction series, United States of America, United Kingdom, Japan. Capital of the human faction in Warhammer 40,000. Nepal. Daddy, why do you have to go to work every day? To buy nice toys. But all my toys are shit. Laughing out loud, mine ain't. Leader of Turkey. His name is Ataturk. This is some Games Workshop level writing, and not in the good way. Do you sleep? Once every year, so be quiet. I need this. What if the reason the Alpha Legion symbol has 3 heads is because Alfarius Omegon were actually triplet? A member of the Adeptus Custodes. In basically any combat situation, you are surrounded. All I'm surrounded by is fear. And dead men. When the sanctioned Seeker starts growing wings and horns, but swears he's got this. Nope. Dawn, have the Black Templars received their copies of the Codex Astartes? Oh right, the Codex. The Codex from Journeyman. The Codex limiting our chapter to 1,000 Marines. Rowboat's Codex. The flesh is weak, but the deeds endure. Come at me, mortal. I'll fucking vaporize you. I'm fucking ancient. Shard of the Void Dragon forgets he is on the tablet top. Where'd all these friggin' rats come from? Warhammer Age of Sigmar. The humans have returned. Let's show them that they can't take anything they want. Well, brothers, that was the easiest exterminatus yet. Certain aspects of 40k have very obvious parallels with real life history. I think discussing them can provide perspective and makes the universe more interesting. Stop forcing politics in my apolitical hobby. Your minis literally have iron crosses and steel helms on them. Define the damage. Spine. Compromised. All this one has done is complain about his back pain. I'm starting to really like these servitor guys. It is relatable. Relic. 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 A good combo of AOS WHFB and 40k and other tabletop games. That's how you make a healthy sub. What if someone tries being incredibly toxic towards someone who enjoys another setting? We ask them firmly and politely to stop. Warhammer 40,000. Space Marine Conquests. Fuck it, we bow. We are all sanguineous now, Guy Halley. Lion forgives a large number of fallen. Lion orders the redeemed fallen to aid Azrael in battle. Azrael, surrounded by fallen, he's not allowed to kill or interrogate. Brother, hast thou any notion where Khan hath been? I possess no knowledge either, brother. With my guidance, you shall become the strongest Umamusume. Hey Trainer-san. I can't believe he didn't cry during Titanic. Do men even have feelings? Marine, get up, Therius. Marine, my leg is gone, brother. Marine, Therius. Marine, he has fallen. The Imperial Palace. Let me in. Let me in. Hey Rogue Trader, not gonna bring that Xenos here, are you? Not to worry, I have a permit. He can do what he wants, the Emperor. 191. The Emperor during the Terran Unification Wars, Circle 8, M29. Put your hands up. No. But I've got a gun. I don't care. That doesn't make any sense. Too bad. 40k isn't satire. Looks inside. 40k routinely uses irony and exaggeration to ridicule stupidity, vices, and follies. Space Marines used to write Death Dealer on their camouflaged power armor, bang elder chicks, and go down to the Underhive to curb stomp random Dumbus gangers, just to remind everyone who's boss. You don't see that anymore. Don't forget to check out Fortnite Genshin Impact and Doom Eternal. Shut up, nerd. It's so beautiful. Cause I really wanna stay at your house. Screech. And I hope this works out. Click. People who think they have anger issues. People who actually have anger issues. World Eaters. Blood Angels. No text detected in this meme. Fear feeding you sickers. Sickers? I remember sickers. Sweet, sweet sickers. I always hated them. Sent dudes. You mean I'm an A-fight? I need more men. There is no meme. Please help. Gilman just sanctioned Xenos girlfriends. Lord General Pyotovok responding to Lord Castellan Ursula Creed giving an order. Don't kill civilians and destroy infrastructure needlessly. Yo a placing is TO slow. Why are you off other understood WH at it meant to be Ciadian. If old Creed was there. Don't kill civilians and destroy infrastructure needlessly. My lord, you are a genius. Lottera Serin. Any World Eaters Legionnaire that think they can talk back to her. 40,000 years have elapsed since the hero Himmel's passing. Freerun the Slayer. To keep you from interfering with our plan, I am here to kill you. Just to let you know, I'm strong. Stronger than me. Click. Certainly stronger than the two lost Primarchs. Hello, are you alright? Or, don't cry, all will be fine. It always is. Sub. KHH. KHHK. You're not real. You're not real. You're not real. Demonist. I think we are gonna have to kill this guy. Free run. Damn. 1. Be Tech Priest on Mars. 2. Enter the Noctis Labyrinth. 3. Learn the truth. 4. Tear out your implants while you still can. Come on dude, your headcanon can't be that crazy. My headcanon. Neath, my son. Go forth to conquer the galaxy and defeat chaos. Yes, father. This is my first space marine. Be honest. I'm being honest. I have been painting models for 25 years. Thank you. We are just wounded. Turning us into toilet servitors is against regulations. Appeal to legality. Where is your humanity? We are men made into the Emperor's image. Appeal to emotion. How can you betray your wounded veterans like this, you damn clanker? Ad hominem. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. The enemy can shoot literal black holes and you bring me a fucking 19th century mortar. Happy gas mask noises. New York City sidewalk collapses, man falls into hole filled with rats. The man. The rats. Hello there. It's been long while, my children. Did you miss me? Pure blood repels demons. 1. Wait for it to demon. 2. Cover yourself in pure blood. 3. Get retconned. Girls. Oh my god, I love French vanilla candle, it smells delightful and makes me cheer up. Boys. Yeah, this is it. Your face the moment the tournament player enters a Warhammer store smelling like they're a devout follower of Nurgle. Pharaoh. The truth you seek is written upon my back. Logger is justified in his rebellion against the Emperor. Know the 40 Cruels. We are incredibly arrogant and racist, and our past actions made the galaxy a worse place. 40k fans. AWWW point you're sweet. We are incredibly arrogant and racist, and our past actions made the galaxy a worse place. 40k fans. Knife ear scum. You ruined everything. Titus, I need you to reclaim the 500 worlds of Ultramar. Okay, Robert, I will lead the chapter to glory. Chapter? I meant you as in second company. Right. 100 men, no more. Oh boy. I have to choose between one of two video game universes to live in real life. I wonder what the options will be. The options. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I'm a genetically modified super soldier with 2 hearts and other redundant organs. I'm born with it. I'm resistant to poisons and have increased muscle strength. I'm born with it. I have a link from my nervous system to my power armor. I have 4 balls. But senpai, that's heresy. You'll never be a 9 foot tall, 800 pound, genetically modified space racist. Inside you there are 2 space wolves. One is furry cringe. The other is Neopagan cringe. You are cringe. Protocol 2, uphold the mission. What the fuck are these? I thought I called Titan support. Impossibly loud war horn blast. I can work with this. When you join Chaos, to escape the bullshit of the Imperium, but a pink Chaos Marine tells you you've got a pretty mouth. Dajmate, welcome to Catachan. Have a look at the size of this bloke, isn't he a beauty? Cadian Guard. Canadian Guard. It's a purity yes. A purity seal. Yes, of course it is. Fun fact. A man shot a Night Lord in the face point blank, and the bullet bounced back and killed him. Heavy is the crab that ran the goon. Idenoth Deepkin. Techless. Why won't you love me, Dad? I can be anything you want me to be. Idenoth Deepkin. Techless. I want you to be dead. My parents in their 30s. This would make a lovely second home for our family to winter in. Hopefully the garage can fit both our cars, snowmobile, and ski equipment. Me in my 30s. I'll never financially recover from this purchase. Warhammer lore. We've been at a 90% casualty rate for a month. The rest of the platoon just got executed for suspected heresy. Warhammer Gamma play. Come on, let me fucking shoot my railgun you've been firing for 9 hours. Olan, I get an Otha roll. Could you stop flaying people? For just 5 minutes? Warhammer 40,000 Dark Empire. Warhammer 40,000 Combat Patrol Dark Empire. Black Powder married Zulu MP Anglo Zulu War 1879. Don't buy everything in one place. Different items, different stores, attract less attention. Hey boss. I found some space marines who want to join the cause of the greater good. The first Night Lord, to attempt terror tactics on an Ekron. The machine spirit of the Land Raiderines might after the destruction of the Crimson Fist's Fortress Monastery. I'm here to kick ass and protect my chapter brothers. Deploying now, playing Terminator 2 theme point MP3. And I'm all out of chapter brothers. Never ask a sister her fantasy. A guardsman. His salary. A Grey Knight. What happened to those sisters? The violence has escalated. Okay. Blitz. Remote detonation. Cause an explosion at your Cybermaster's location. Staggering and electrocuting nearby enemies 2 charges. 5th is cooldown. Shortest month and you select me. This will not be forgotten. February. No. I'm more important than the puny citizens. Do you not think that those imperial citizens are praying to their emperor? Do you not think that they are praying that he save them? Are we not his angels? Are we not his salvation? Weegio. You see a warehouse in the distance. Is that like a werewolf, but instead of a wolf they turn into a house? It is now. You guys are underleveled and overfucked. Hey. And you have Lion to thank for. Warehouse large neutral evil. Strength 25 plus 7. Armor class 19. Hit points 150. Please kill Lion and then kill me. Okay. Violence isn't the answer. I agree, it's the question. And my answer is yes. I do the opposite of gatekeeping. You will be forced to like Warhammer Age of Sigmar. You will listen. Warhammer 40k normally. Warhammer Adventures. With purged countless alien worlds. And you're proud of that. How sad. That's him, Dad, that's the heretic. Don't talk to me or my son ever again, die heretic. The Conqueror. The past few weeks, all the water has come out red and rusty. I guess something must have gotten into the filtration system. So, I brought it up with the crew, and guess what? They all ignored me, like I wasn't even there. Can you believe it? Me. Their captain. So things have changed since we joined up with Horus. But at least I've got you, Khan. Second. If I stop buying plastic, the voices get louder. Let's make a plan to prevent the extinction of our species. I'm going to ruin that plan laughing out loud. They're literally just regular humans. What the fuck is happening? Earth Defense Force. Earth Defense Force. Earth Defense Force. Do you have a moment to talk about your Lord and Savior? The God Emperor of mankind. I'm asking again, what are the Elder doing on this planet? Are you on a secret mission? Hey, what's wrong with you? You're an Ultramarine, not a Black Templar. Why so fanatical? Ugh, it's just because of the Inquisition accusations, like, we are not zealous enough, while also being the poster boys of the Imperium, we are being an example for the others, that kind of stuff. Just play along. Did you hear that? Does nobody else see the filthy Xeno? I'm no Xeno. I'm a fellow human. Don't you see my human skin? Yeah, that's just Steve, dude. Hey Jilga, still recovering from our fight? Yeah, you really kicked my ass. What are you doing there? Writing our epic. Hey, do you know how to read yet? Sadly not yet. Shamhad tries to teach me, but we just end up having sex. Interesting. And after fighting in the temple, Gilgamesh defeated Enkidu. Moments after, a demon decides to possess a member of the Exorcist Space Marine chapter. Confused screaming. Whoa. Trip. Brother, I have fallen. Might you assist me up? Brother. NOOOO. Sanguinius represent the triumph of the human will over our base needs, and is the best of us. He would never be something like that creature. Sanguinius should return as the Summer King of 40k. It's the same picture. Nobody. Adeptus Mechanicus. That's bad cable management. Pull them out. GW dropping exciting world-shattering lore. Me knowing damn well it won't get resolved, and will likely change nothing if it is. There are no good guys in 40k. Good guys in 40k. Tour without the ethereals. Elder, that see mankind as a difficult partner, rather than just as barbarians. The good side of Sanguinius. Your regiment is being reinforced by Space Marines. They're salamanders. No text detected in this meme. Behold. Prepare for the abominations. Prepare to be purged. I am Brother Sergeant Armanius Taxes. On the blood of this murdered hive, I swear I will. He's got a name. Not as planned. A no helmet. SKREE. Awesome death company starts. Evil and intimidating Horus. The Khan. The Khan's horse. Imperium fans. The Imperium's branches have some troubles, but work to protect humanity from the darkness. Actual Imperium inter-service relations. Imperial Japanese Army, Imperial Japanese Navy. You're captured by an 8-foot-tall behemoth with pitch black skin and red eyes, wearing the skull of a dragon and wielding no less than 3 flamethrowers. You're captured by a 5'2" nun with pristine hair and Makupu smiles and sweetly says you can still be saved. What people think the Imperium is like. Death before dishonor, glory in service of the Emperor. What the Imperium is actually like. Screams in pain. Everyone has dipshit. Plot armor. It came free with. You're fucking. Character focused narrative. The infinite and the divine. This is a get along shirt. Pof, you found a way to travel through Imperium without the usage of navigators. A missing shipment of coffee. His Lion of Jabia. The Great Ferris Malik Ibn Zahid. Hold on to this until I get back. I still holding on to it for you, boss. Who would win? A ancient god of the dead who can literally kill you by touching. A hobo with a axe. In Night City, too much chrome and you'll go psycho, chum. Flesh is weakness. You know it's bad when your mechanic calls in 2 priests. Oh Ayumi. Where's gonna beat ya to death? Guess today is a day that ends with Y. Oh Ayumi. Where's gonna shoot ya to death? When did greenskins learn to use guns? Average meme battle. 20 quadrillion Tyranids fight 10 billion guardsmen for the fate of a planet. Average book battle. 3,000 guardsmen bravely defeat 10,000 orcs and save the whole sector of space. Cryptman tricking a Tyranid high fleet into attacking an orc empire so they both wipe each other out. Cryptman watching the orcs literally run out of DAKKA and get turned into Tyranid biomass. No. You can't just use chaos as a tool to enslave demons. Shut the fuck up and get in that demon engine. Close your eyes, brother. Okay, brother. What do you see, brother? Nothing, brother. That's the Imperium without you, brother. Where did my sword go, brother? 5 releases would be given to the entire Chaos range. 10 to the Tau, Eldari, and Necrons. And 13 to the Leagues of Votan. But all of them were deceived, for another 80 Space Marine kits were forged in secret. No, another tentacle to cut off. I don't serve chaos. All you nerds had to do was not accept the terms and conditions. I do not meet a chase. I do not follow competitive trends. I do not roster build. I buy and paint whatever looks and sounds the coolest, and if I lose, then at least I had fun playing. How I describe no fear Biden ABNATT. Dan Abnet no fear the Battle of Calth. I mean, I don't want to oversell it. But it changes how you see Ultramarines forever. Why was I woken? Is it time for battle? Honored brother, could you tell us the Wi-Fi password? How 40k fans hope the reunion between Gilliman and the Emperor would go. My son, you have returned to me. Yes, father. How it actually went down. Lord of Ultramar. My last tool. My last hope. My son. Gilliman. Savior. Hope. 13. Liar. Betrayer. Failure. Thief. What more do you want from me? I gave everything I had to you. To them. Look what they've made of our dream. This bloated, rotting carcass of an empire is driven, not by reason and hope, but by fear, hate, and ignorance. Better that we had all burned in the fires of Horus's ambition than lived to see this. The food is past its date and must be discarded. The date is a guideline, not a commandment. Orcs when written as the comic relief. Orcs when written realistically. Screaming warg isn't a personality trait. If those boys could read, they'd be very upset. These ancient ruins are empty and no one could possibly be here. Crack. Clutch. Every other game system. Oh man, this board looks awesome. For real. I can't wait to play a thematic game on it. 40k. That isn't one of the 6 allowed terrain setups. Don't worry, I brought ITC approved L-shaped cardboard. Ultramarine fans when one of their likable characters is abruptly killed off screen instead of given a glorious last stand. Night Lord fans when one of their most beautifully written characters is killed off by a named Space Marine purely for some shitty one-liner and aura farming. What? How could they kill off Cherin like that? It's not like we have 500 more Primarchs lieutenants with his exact personality and quality of writing. yes, a fitting and poetic end to one of the most valiant champions of the 8th. Imperium of man watching as the Doomslayer wipes out all of chaos within a few years, then starting a bloody crusade against the Emperor. Slithers up armrest. Well, looks like I finally got you all to myself. Hello, Master of Mankind. I hope you've been comfortable on this fancy golden chair of yours. Did you honestly think you were safe from me after all these years? What you got there? A smoothie. Titus beheads Abaddon the Despoiler and resurrects the Emperor. Leandrus. I guess we are doing the old fantasy now. Warhammer Quest Darkwater. Comfortable, sir? No, come for food. The Drukhari are tragic and misunderstood people. Average shit the Drukhari cook up for fun. Being horrible to civilians. God, I wish that were Magnus. All of these characters have canonically met George Washington. What the fuck is he doing? Hood shit. TAU forces during an initial encounter with a living saint. They fly now. Fun fact. The Black Templars chain their weapons to prevent losing them in battle. Also fun fact. They don't chain their helmets. Daily reminder that average elder female is stronger than average human male. Sweet liberty, my leg. I need stims. My leg is gone, brother. Let the pain fuel your rage. Do you sleep? Once every year, so be quiet. I need this. What if the reason the Alpha Legion symbol has 3 heads is because Alfarius Omegon were actually triplet? Never ask a Blood Angels why his wine is so red. A Dark Angel, what happened on Caliban? Or an Imperial Fist, what they are doing to gangers on Necromunda. Child soldiers. Infantry. See, if the Imperium had banned assault knives, Horus wouldn't have been stabbed with a poopy blade, and the heresy would have never happened. Man, the future seems pretty dark. How dark? When Andy comes back from the shop with new toys for the greater Emperor. Almost there, pal, well done. When someone you know in real life finds your hobby page. Please, don't tell anyone how I live. We asked our artists to make him beautiful. This is what they came back with. I asked ChatGPT to make her beautiful. Maybe this is all studios need to start doing if they want sales and avoid layoffs. Platypus? Alfarius the Platypus. Blam. Join the Imperium or die. Later. Blam. Abandon the Imperium or die. 101. How many Primarchs did the Emperor create? A. 18. B. 19. C. 20. It's Manius Calgar. GW, this is the 7th week in a row you've shown a Manius Calgar to the class. Heretics are controlling confined spaces and we need something to clean them out. I'm Sultanate. The church. Send in the sappers to blow them all to hell. 30-foot tall mecha knight. Men of Iron, Warhammer 40k. Talking creatures, Trench Crusade. Humans during the dark age of technology depended heavily on them. The Sultanate currently depends heavily on them. They were very powerful. They are very powerful. Many of them achieved consciousness. Eventually they rebelled. And their rebellion caused a lot of damage. Dies a glorious death at the climax of the campaign. Killed off screen by some bugs. They did it. We did it. They did it. They did it. Get away, Death Guard, you carrier of disease. I also carry presents. AWW. It's plague. God damn it. So many millennia has already passed. And yet its machine spirit still screams. What does it sound like? Rage. Hey boys. Guess what? Bro, what the fuck? Happy Father's Day. Thanks, I guess. Captain, did we beat the Genestealer Patriarch? No, Charon. That was the Biophagus Familiar. I wonder what he's dreaming about. I promise, I'll never hurt you like she did. How I imagine Slanesh's point of view moments after coming into existence. Circa, Fall of the Elder. Hey all. Just coalesced, anyone else around? Circa, Terran Unification Wars. Circa, the Great Crusade. Woo. Circa, the start of the Horus Heresy. No time to explain. Grab that thing and follow us. How did you find out about Warhammer 40k? I found out about it because of the tabletop game. I found out about it because of the books. I found out about it because of the video games. I found out about it because of the memes. Hello there. I'm Teresha. And this is Mr. Blueberry. What's your name? Hi Teresha and Mr. Blueberry. I'm Ellie. And this is Mr. Bubbles. Marine. Angel Dust. I can suck your dick. Space Marine. So we started dating. Why are you surprised? I will let you stack donuts on it if you shut the fuck up. Slanesh hasn't spoken ever since. Flop. Plan A. 20. 20. Plan B. 20. 45. Plan C. 20. 1250. Necrons imprisoning Agtan. Humanity imprisoning Agtan. Bring it, bitch. For the master of mankind. Battlefield 40,000. Mature 17 plus MESRB. Biggie. These are the new Hellfire rounds. The core was replaced with a vial of mutagenic acid. Is this good for Tyranids? No, it kills them. I've lost my rank for alleged heresy, been held captive, served 100 years on Death Watch, saved 2 planets practically single-handedly, survived a mission of absolute mortality. And now I'm back at the starting point. But I got a new cloak and friend. Kid discovers cupboard that brings his toys to life. 40k collectors. British Museum. Awake at last. Wait. Where the PH? Greetings. You've been legally acquired by, and thus are the property of the British Museum. Huh. So that's how it feels like. Dude, I like Raven Guard. Me too. Victora sought Morty. Hydra Dominitus. Bruh. I forgot what side I was on. La trama principal di Guillermo. La subtrama di Giovannato Leone. I tried making cookies today, didn't work out. I should probably stick to making coffee instead. Girls with time machine. I'm your granddaughter. Really? Boys with time machine. My emperor, you should congratulate Perturabo more often. No. Warhammer 40k fans when theater the most insane batshit lore competition and actual Chinese history walks in. I want to die and have peace so much. Me too, uncle. The other 3 chaos gods, con. Why do you keep a demon world for no reason, except to resurrect a bunch of orcs over and over again? Con. Wag. I just think they are neat. Fun fact. An Imperial Navy trooper became a demon prince of Nurgle because he was extremely lazy. Lobotomize me all you want. It can't UN bullpup these bolters. Why do we have to fight for mere mortals? We are wasting our true potential. Fuck this. Let's give ourselves to the ruinous powers. The planet is literally falling apart. You will stand your ground in the name of the Emperor. Yes. Don't fuck with US Warhammer fans. We won't stop repeating the same unfunny jokes from 10 years ago. Please stop using that. Thank you. Warhammer 40k factions explained. Openly racist. Openly racist. Openly racist. Openly racist. Openly racist. Secretly racist. 30k Imperium. Approximately 90% of all Xenos, good and bad. 40k Imperium. Our actions are justified because all of the present Xenos are trying to kill US. Why do we have a bad reputation? It's a mystery, brother. Fuck you, kill yourself, die, I hate you, and think it's funny that you're offended. I will now animate myself brutally murdering you and everything you like. You couldn't chase them, couldn't do nothing. How could he bash in a door to get at them when the cowardly little jits even took the Zoggindor with them? He tried blowing the rings up, but they were annoyingly hard to damage. He'd wondered about setting them to spinning round and round so the scrawnies inside got dizzy. No. You can't shake the Wedway. Scrawnies GOEEE. It can't be. How did you even accomplish all of this? How did we, Rowboat? Thunder Warriors Baby Carrier Hope Dark 10,000, Space Marines Tsinch Mad Ward Cell Space Marina second time Primarchs Marines. Well, yeah, got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense. Care. Wait. Why are the Dracari helping the poors? Because I enjoy watching them suffer. What? Care. You are Space Marine reinforcement arrive. It is the salamanders. They all start saying Hydra Dominitus and call themselves Alfarius. Hey guys. Perturbator. That'll do. Trazian and Orican when they fight anyone but themselves. The 4 basic flavors. Sweet. Sour. Salty. Bitter. Why don't they just turn the Golden Throne into a dreadnought? I can't have this conversation again. When I ask bro how many arms the Emperor has, and he says 1. Hello, Warhammer artist? Yes, I'd like to commission a drawing of Corvus Corax laying eggs please. Girls with time machine. I can't believe my descendant is fighting for the Emperor. Boys with time machine. Don't worry Primarch Conrad, I'll give you a hug. Regular couple. Yowie couple. Yollery couple. I sees no difference. Scrawnies I scrawnies. Some other inmate. Ian Watkins. I faced a Carnifex. Titus. Yeah, so. Alone and with nothing but a bolt pistol. Right this way, brother. Boom. Boom. By the God Emperor, there's too many of them. We must flee before we have a chance. You cowards, either you continue fighting and die for the Emperor, or face the righteous consequences. Blam. No, he is right. We may. Silence. This bitch spent centuries of war and suffering in order to wear some old ass fridge they can't even replace. I can rip him apart in seconds, and I was born literally yesterday. Does he have blonde hair? Horus. Bloodraven Chief Acquisition Officer. Bloodraven borrowing Blood Angel relics. Alpha Legion infiltrating the Blood Angels. Gilliman. Gilliman. Don't come inside that elder. She's trying to make super elder human babies. She's going to take the kids, Gilliman. You're going to pay child support for the next 10,000 years. With weekend visits only. Gilliman. Welcome home. Family nap. My stepmom is an Adeptus Sororitas from Warhammer 40k Book 3. The world is cruel and unjust. Oh my god, new Xenos high. We still talk about you. Gorkamorka. The haters. Oh man. That guy's Primarch is way better than mine. Warhammer fans. Holy shit. 2 Primarchs. Khorne trying to convince Farsight to worship them. Farsight wondering what the hell is going on. Character development. Dan Abnett. Innocent lovable character. Astrama Littorum, known for tanks and artillery. Look inside combat patrol. No tanks, no artillery, 50% horses. Nothing Space Marine 2 does will ever top the comedic genius of Dark Tide's Purity Seal on an air conditioning unit. You know what, fuck you unplagues your Marines. How 40k fans hope the reunion between Gilliman and the Emperor would go. My son, you have returned to me. Yes, father. How it actually went down. Lord of Ultramar. My last tool. My last hope. My son. Savior. Gilliman. Hope. 13. Liar. Betrayer. Failure. Thief. What more do you want from me? I gave everything I had to you. To them. Look what they've made of our dream. This bloated, rotting carcass of an empire is driven, not by reason and hope, but by fear, hate, and ignorance. Better that we had all burned in the fires of Horus's ambition than lived to see this. Rest here, brother. You've seen enough heresy today. If the wokes made 40,000, there would be a faction full of only strong female characters. You have the chance to delete something canon. What is it? Uncanon. Oh, look, a button. Warhammer factions be like Aztecs, but lizards. Egyptians, but skeletons. French, but human. We taught this war to cast TAU to understand the Imperial administratum system and he hanged himself. He seemed like the perfect guy. But how can I trust him after what he told me tonight? He plays TAU. It's so embarrassing. What will I tell my family and friends? Are you two friends? No. Yes. Reporter, are Space Marines the coolest faction in 40k? John, Space Marines aren't even the coolest faction in the Imperium. A human woman who is the captain of the Lion's personal guard. Lionel Jensen. I will name this new loyalist chapter the Black Crusaders. You think it's funny? This is hilarious. A balanced 1009 of infantry, casters and special units chosen to hold objectives. A narrative list, based on the lore. Choosing the models that look coolest. 8 Stegadons. What everyone sees. What Trazin sees. What's that? We are you from the future. Whoa. No way, this is so cool. Huh. I tried my hand at that fancy art business. Very cool. Best BUDZ. Pretty hair. 8-pack. You. That bad heart. Oh my god. Close your eyes, brother. Okay, brother. What do you see, brother? Nothing, brother. That's the Imperium without you, brother. Where did my sword go, brother? But Games Workshop calls them a Stramilatorum. It'll be a cold day in hell before I call them anything other than Imperial Guard. Sickers. I think, therefore you aren't. How I be looking at the Elder Aspect Warrior after I snort their soulstone like crack. Emperor, no warp stuff allowed, no magic and definitely no mutants. Tell it to your floating vampire Jesus here. When a plague marine stabs you with a sword, but it doesn't hurt. Oh no. A determined badass who cared about his sons. Nonsensical hypocrite who became a smelly Mothman. A guy who never had a good life and became what he hated. I fucking hate you and hope you die. I like building churches and I love my dad. Lemon Russ did more to help the traitor cause than most of the traitor Primarchs did. Welcome to the gang, kid. We've got Dark King, Murder in Malal, and Great Horned Rat. What did Great Horned Rat do? He is the only canon 5th Chaos God. I guess we join spikes now. Virgin Netrunner. Chad Tech Priest. Install too many cybernetics and you'll go insane. Plug another dreadnought rated artillery cannon directly into my brainstem. When you bust a wag, but she's still gawking the mork. Well hidedly ho. Traitoriness. The demons, Monkey. Where are the demons? Gonna tell my kids. This was sanguineous. Which side are you on? Citadel color shade NUL in oil. Citadel color shade Agrax earth shade. What motivates you? Money. My passion for my craft. I want to be a better person. The unbreakable Lateni. Old one, I'd sicker with ice powers and an Odin-like personality. Furry. Lemon Russ returning. Year of Space Marines. Always has been. Games Workshop community. Year of Chaos. Wait, so it's just another year of Space Marines? Hey guys. Horse lubricant. Not what I'm called. Maybe not all demons are evil. Who the fuck said that? I want to fuck over the other chaos gods. Empowers 1-4 random dickheads with main character syndrome. Segmentum Pacificus. Imperium Nihilus. Chaos Killer Heretics Guild. Can fly. Sees future. Superior Swordman. Artist. Incredible charisma. Can use Excel. Any of the Space Marines stand out for you? I love everything about the vampire guys. Yeah, their lore is pretty cool. Can't wait to build an army. Welcome to the realm of Khorne. We've got Skullticker, Kabanda, and Tusker Demon Killer. Holy shit. Is that an orc? Yeah. He kinda just lives here now. Let's mug him. You wanna mug Angren? The Demon Primarch. The champion of Khorne. A literal embodiment of rage and bloodlust. What are we? Muggers. And what do muggers do? We mug people. So. Let's. Mug him. The most beautiful emperor's children. vs. The ugliest blood angel. God of Change gift, identical Egyptian fetish. God of Decay gift, unique mutations. Tyrannids are immune to the warp. Go into the Eye of Terror. Cover self in Tyrannids. Problema chaos? I'm gonna peg them. Giant mechas. Medieval fantasy. Autistic adults. Warhammer 40k fans. Both is good. When you know new rogue trader kneels and barks for her elderly pet, but you can't just prove it yet. When the Primarch refers to the 10-meter tall demon as brother. Realization. The Elder murder for King Slaanesh into existence and also causes the Eye of Terror to open. The Necrons. When the hive mind forgets you on a paradise world. News. Did he claims he did that shit to ascend to demonhood. Claims to be Slaanesh's chosen. You're rockin' with it. Dreadnoughtus noises. What the hell are you? I asked for dreadnoughts. Fascinating. Dreadnoughtus noises. Why does a dream hurt? Who the fuck are you people? I thought I hired Primarchs seekers. For Ultramar. Who the fuck are you people? I thought I hired Primarchs seekers. What the fuck is this? I asked for demon hunters. Holy shit. When that one guardsman passes his LD role after watching his entire squad get turned into red mist by a giant alien terror in a matter of seconds. I didn't hear no bell. Yet another day of thanking the Emperor. For 40k not being dragged into Big Bang Theory. My armor is contempt, my shield is disgust, my sword is hatred. Meeting between the Emperor of Mankind and his Primarchs during the Great Crusade, circa M31. Has anybody seen Russ? Why, have you lost him? Or, don't tell me he's gone feral, because he was already fucking terrifying when you had him on the leash. Senior Adeptus Auroritus Canonis gives a visiting Ordo Hereticus Inquisitor a tour of her parish's extensive heretic burning pyres. Our hyperdrives use hypermatter particles to hurl a ship into hyperspace while preserving the vessel's mass/energy profile. Our warp drives create a subspace bubble that envelops the starship, distorting spacetime and moving the starship at FTL velocities. Our FTL drives expose us to electric currents, which creates mass effect fields that reduce the mass of a ship and lets it move at FTL velocities. Our jump drives use a dimensional transport effect to allow ships to instantaneously teleport from one point in space to another. We tear a hole in reality and fly through space hell. Imagine being that word bearer. Like you've been alive for 10,000 years. A literal champion of chaos. And some fucking titanium Baldalisian comes charging you. Screaming his fucking lungs off. Holding a primed melter grenade. Sorry elf girl, but the power armor stays on during 6, because I literally can't take the fucking thing off. Halo fans fighting over new Gamma play. Warhammer fans getting a 4th Left 4 Dead. By the Emperor. It is Brother Rainer with a steel chair. People telling me I can't recreate this meme using figures. Me. Warhammer 40k.jpg. Was gonna question that, but yeah, that's pretty much it. When I'm in a wanting to fuck aliens competition and my opponent is Warhammer 40k fan. And Tyrannid weapons are also organic and shoot out, for example, flesh worms that consume the host from the inside, making death slow and painful. House lupus balls. Please sir, I'm only 9 years old. And the orcs you're fighting aren't even a year old. Now shut up and get ready to kill some fungi. You will be sent to Raven. God. What? Hey guys. Alpha male. Not what I'm called. Point of view, you just tried to seduce a Slaanesh cultist to stop her from killing you. Oh. Is that how it is? Yeah, okay, I feel that. I like you too, neat. Still going to kill you, but now we can both enjoy a mutual romantic subtext to the murder. Does your mom paint minis? Yeah. Hey mom, have you finished painting all of your minis? Of course. I can't buy any more until I paint them. Your foster parents are dead. A member of the Aquiline Shield, on mission as part of their enigmatic plan to protect those specific individuals deemed important to the Imperial Tarot. I don't understand. I have my ration card right here. I come here every week. Look. Lady. New rule, no addendum papers, no ration stipend. Now beat it. Don't make me call the arbit. Thank you dearie. Mrs. Big Jones will be receiving her weekly ration stipend. Why as in every debate we have, 40k fans always act like they don't need to spend literal years traveling to a fight, while Star Wars fleets already glassed the planet and rebuilt the Death Star twice before they even show up. Space Marines in fiction. Space Marines in reality. They'll break against this fortress like water on rock. Wait, are those hazard stripes? Looks almost like that warsmith has a Necron arm. Oh fuck this. The Virgin Xenophobe. The Chad Xenophile. That man is learning Warhammer lore from YouTube Shorts. Don't fuck with us TAU fans. Seriously please, don't just leave us alone already. What did we do wrong? Hello Space Marines player. Hello Con player. Shall we list our units? Okay. Bloodletter, Blood Crusher, Blood Master, Blood Throne, Blood Hunter, Bloodthirster, Blood Shrine. Intercessor, Impulsor, Incursor, Invictor, Invader, Infiltrator, Inceptor, Infernus. Girls. I feel sad today. Don't worry, we are here. Boys. I feel sad today. But now ram that Titan with a ship. Silence xenophobia. Sigma Blast.